Hey guys, welcome to Factorio. Thought I'd try playing this game for the channel. I played it a little bit before, but I think, well actually that's a lot. I've played this game quite a bit, so I remember a lot of things I've done. And like a lot of little strategies and stuff like that. So this is just going to be like bare bones, starting straight at the start. Grabbing this wood right here. Trying to get as much as possible. I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to do these episodes. Or if I'm just going to like leave them uncut, or if I'm going to chop them down. But I'm definitely gonna keep them. So I have a little strategy for it requires like a water, a little pond, and if I can get through all this brush, this forest, god damn. Yeah, this is gonna be difficult because the nearest coal deposit, because I try to loop it to this, so what should I do? And I set it, when I created the save, I just made it to default. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create it from here to here. That's what I'm going to do. Now since I've decided on it. Research. Oh, I'll start doing that once I get this all set up. I need create. Here we go. Mine one. There we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then that's a little secret thing is that if your game just looks like this, if you hit Alt, then it'll show you everything, like the direction the stuff is going, where stuff is, all that stuff. I'm trying to think of other stuff we can do. To be completely honest, I've kind of just forgotten the controls to this game. I guess what we could do is trying to figure out how I'm gonna work. We got plenty of copper, plenty of it. We also got a lot of iron too. So the only thing is that I'll probably have to run back and forth. So I could kind of create like a triangle of running everything, and then there's a little stone deposit right there, so that's good. Alright, now, yeah, it's kind of just bare bones at the start. I'm gonna go grab some iron. I'm gonna try to do as little as manual stuff as possible. Up and around, go around town. Take all this. Now, for efficiency's sake, do some math. No, because what we need to do is we need an offshore pipe to connect to the water. Now we connect it to we connect this then we connect it to a steam engine. Then we do some trickery with power cables, and voila. And that's how we're gonna start off. So we don't want to grab too much. We just need to grab enough. It's always a little slow at the start. It's always like exponential growth. So yeah, a little slow at the start, and then it just keeps expanding from there. Okay. Alright, yeah, we got enough for another one of those drills. So what I'm gonna do is make sure the coal keeps mining like that, and then place down the furnace. Put that right there. Go that in half. Go into the machine. There we go. And then that'll be cooking. And then I guess while that stuff is happening, we can look on what things that we should research first? Okay. I'm not sure exactly what I should go for first. I think... Oh, weapons, probably military. It's probably the first thing I should go for, because this pistol isn't gonna do jack squat against the aliens on the planet. There we go. Let's see. Now, oh, we also need to get one for some of this. Go down and get some stone. Make sure we got plenty of that. Just this way. There we go. Oh, well, I guess I should have just made that thing straight out. Okay, and then make a little chest. I was gonna do it for the metal ore, but I think I'm gonna do it for the stone real quick. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna take about 5 more stone, and then I'm gonna do a little switcheroo. But first I need to grab some coal. I don't want to use anything. It's all about trying to be as efficient as possible. Here. I already had some coal on me. There. Take this. Run down here. Go around town. A little bit far. Let's whatever. Because we need to set up something to make some temporary thing to start making metal bars. Let's see, what can I do? Do like a little mini there we go. There we go. Save us some trouble on having to make the burner inserter. That's used to move stuff around. So like to move it from one location to another. So it would just be a waste of time to get that, because well, from what I can think, because these are going to become obsolete, because these use coal, while these use like electricity, like energy. So playing some patty cake with this stuff. Now make another one of those. Start doing the exact same thing for copper, except we're gonna have to whatchamacallit, get some more stone first. I think we'll probably have to get like 10, probably 10 stone. Sounds about right. Actually, that's what this is for. And there we go, making our chest for that. See, we're on our way already. Being proficient. Coming over here. Now we gotta come all the way back down here. Make sure we got everything all. There we go, 10 stone. Voila. Now we need more iron. We just barely don't have enough. Time in this game just flies by. 18. That should be enough. Yeah, this game can quite like it can be quite complicated later on, but right now it's pretty simple enough. There we go. Now, maybe I'll add some like music or something. So or actually no, I got the music in game. That sounds pretty nice. There we go. Now, offshore pump, that's what I need. And the next thing I need is a boiler. Which I can get from over here. I can get the resources to make that. From the stone. It's a lot of running around at first because nothing's automated. And the boiler. Make that. Because first it's going to be a little bit troublesome because we need the stuff to make the power in the first place. Because once that gets finished making, that iron will have enough to make a what is that, steam engine, and then we attach it with a small electric pole, and that will get us the stuff that we need. There, drop it in. Aside from that, I think we have everything that we need. Just make sure we got enough of those cables when it comes time to make them. There we go. Over here. Make sure we got enough. Because this is the main bad boy. If this runs out and I don't notice, we're screwed. It'll take us a while to get back because coal is life right now. I guess still is because it provides all that energy, but you know, coal is just always needed unless you get what is this called? Because later on you can get like wind power, different kinds of power. All right, there we go. Now, if we have coal on us, because, alright, okay, so I think I'm gonna, I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna position this, because I'm gonna need it coming out of the water some way, somehow. So I'm trying to think of the most efficient way to do it. For now, we're cutting down the trees around here so that way I have all the space I need. Because it's going to need to come out like this, right? And then we put this down right here. And then connected to that, we put the steam engine. So I'm trying to think of the best way to do that. Probably B2B. Because what I'm thinking is I kind of want to do it so that way I can have like one set on this side and another set on this side. So, how am I going to do this? That's a question. Try it right there. It's going to be a little wonky since it's facing this way. And then we put down a thing right here. And then now it's all connected. So now all we need is for coal to be put in here, and that creates power, electricity. And as long as we have it attached to the stuff, long as we have the insert is connected to the circuit, the line of poles, it would always be given power. Assuming I always have enough coal, that is. So now, you need to make it so that way it's automated, which you use these electric mining drill. This will ensure that whatever we make, or like whatever we mine, doesn't take any coal. So that way all of the coal is going straight into powering the steam engines. So that way it's as efficient as possible. But the only thing is, using all this stuff is that it creates pollution. Just like in real life, all this pollution. And the more pollution that we have, this red stuff, the farther it spreads out, the more aliens will try to attack us and destroy us. So if the pollution, the red, reaches into an alien like base, they'll start coming and start attacking us continuously. So we need to be very careful on how our pollution is created, and that's why we need weapons and stuff to protect us. Now we need some more just running around. There we go. Because it's going to be a lot of that until we get automated stuff. And hold on. And then we get this. And we're also going to need a lot of transport belts, which move stuff for us. And then eventually in this game you can also create stuff that auto crafts, so that way you can keep your crafting bar completely empty, or like pretty much vacant, which saves you a lot of time. This game is very intricate. It's very it's 2D, but it's very complicated. Well, I think that's probably the reason why the creators made it that way, is that it looks very simplistic, which just allow them to make the system itself very in-depth. So we got the steam power, got everything going. So now, if we see if I can, there we go. Start it off, we can adjust the form later, but this is just to make sure that I can. Oh, and a little trick: if you have it connected and you want to keep it like that, and you just hold left click, like so it's connected, it'll connect to the next one like that, without you having to place it individually. Oh, I need wood, that's what I'm running out of, because I put it all in that thing. Run over to the forest real quick, chop some forest down. I'm not sure if there's like I've never checked out to see if there's like a story to this game, to be honest. I thought it was just like, well, you're stranded on this planet, so you might as well survive. I believe that there is an end. You can get into a spaceship and fly away, like off the planet. I assume back to your planet. Which, once I do everything possible in the game, I'll do. Well, and plus I'll only keep playing this game if you guys want me to. So just let me know in the comments and everything. Oh yeah, that's definitely enough to make enough electrical poles. There we go. There we go. And place it right here. The music for this game is pretty good itself. Has a very ominous vibe. I'm trying to think how I can place this. Oh, this is pretty cool. Is that if you have line of sight in an area, like you control it, if you zoom in on it, you can see the specifics. So I'm trying to think of the way I can position this, because probably the best way to do it is make it go straight right. Wait, what if oh, can I not create like imaginary rails? But I'm gonna have it backtrack and go like straight back and up, and then I'll place it this way, so that way I know exactly what the depth should be. But till then, I'm gonna make just a metal chest to just coal to go into, and pick this up, that up, voila. Just to leave it like that till then. What's the main thing? The main thing we need right now is iron, or I believe that it's called that. There we go. And we're also gonna need inserts, because right now we don't have that much copper, but we have enough to what we need to do. Because we just need inserter to place the coal into the furnace, into the, was it the boiler, I believe. Yeah, that's what it's called. So I'll leave that to process. Then I'll head back up. There we go, and we want it to where the arrow's going, that's where it's getting placed, and then the line right there, what it tells where it's getting picked up. So now we're gonna have to cut down some of the trees that are in the way. We're gonna cut down all these trees. We'll have to cut them all down, just enough to make a path. Oh yeah, we need a lot more iron. There we go. There we go. And we'll eventually have to create turns and stuff. Oh. My axe broke. There we go. I'm gonna have to make a bunch of those, so that way that doesn't happen again. Secondly, run all the way down here. Whoa. Make 2 of those. There. No, because the main thing we need right now is just a transport belt. There we go. Right now, cool. There we go. That way. That's still not enough, but I have to make another one real quick. Another one. There we go. Oh, there we go. I'll be a lot faster this way. Trying to get as much as possible. Well, there should be taking quite a bit to make progress. There we go. That'll be good for now. And then if you click on one of the poles that's connected to, it'll tell you the circuit. Since really nothing's being used, it really has nothing to tell you. Oh yeah. Forgot about my I forgot about my plan. There we go. Damn trees. There we go. There's a whole lot of them here. Put a little bit more on the side, mainly because I need some more, and allows me to see the track. Well, we're making progress. Oh, right here real quick. Fill this up. Take that. Da-da-da. Back and forth. Just a lot of running. That's what's happening. Well, because this is just the rough early stage of just having to run everywhere. Well, once we get to the point where everything's automated, it'll be all good. There's always gonna be stuff to do, don't get me wrong, but this way it'll be a little bit easier to handle. There we go. Now that should. I made quite a bit, so hopefully this is enough to finish it off. There we go. Pick up all that coal. Come on, come on. I don't think it will be enough, but it isn't. Damn. Gotta hustle it for all that coal goes to waste. Because right now it's not working too hard. Like the performance, like the available performance is high. But it's not working too hard. Oh, damn it. That should be enough. Gotta run top speed. Take my way up, and then once we have this path set up, we'll definitely have enough to. There we go. Now since we have this set up, this is definitely. Yeah. Now, yeah, we don't have to do anything else for it. So now, this is self-sustaining. You can tell it's like a little loop. Like that. So now, we can continue to other places. Like to make this automatic. Do that just yet for that. The main thing we would want to spread this new wave of technology down south. And so that way we can use it to make iron better. There we go. Now, how are we going to structure this? Let that stuff process as we decide. Well, first we need quite a bit of iron. Because usually the way it structures that you have two inserters. We don't want to build it right by the quarry, I guess. Oh, quarry, is that just for stone? I'm not sure exactly, but we don't want to build it right on the deposit. We want to build it like somewhere like in the middle of the triangle that we created. But for now, we don't really have anywhere for it to really go. So if we create, I guess we could use this for now. That won't really hurt. And then if we create like this to that, and then we create a furnace for it to go into like that, then like that, and then give power. See, so that's the way it's supposed to look like. That's just like a very, very bare bones way to do it. And we also need to figure out a way to give coal. So, because when you create a transport, like one of these, you can have something on the left side and something on the right side. So what we need to do to make this as efficient as possible is to make it so that there's the iron on the left side and then coal on the right side. So this thing takes both. So that way, because if I don't do that, then I'm gonna have to constantly keep running back to refill it with coal, which will be a nuisance. So what I think I'm gonna do is use the same line that I created here and try to transport it down here. So that way I have coal. But that will be an endeavor, mainly because I need I believe it's a splitter. That's what it's called, which is logistics. This is called splitter. And that makes sure it's spread evenly, and plus it's fast. But it might be time to start doing technology first. And to research stuff, you need a lab, which requires quite a bit of iron. Iron plates. The rare stuff is just iron. And these need to be connected to an electrical grid, like these. Which I guess I should try to be spreading as fast as possible to make it more efficient. Excuse me. You attach them to a grid like this, and then you put the different technologies on it. And then you'd find them right here. So the first one doesn't really cost that much, but as you go higher and higher in tech stuff, each one just starts costing like a shit ton more in terms of like resources and stuff. Now if we really want to make this efficient, we'd make it like this, and then we'd make more like this. Like I said, this is very bare bones. We need before we do anything super I guess advanced, we need more resources. This will just help things go a lot faster. Get an electrical mining drill real quick so we don't have to worry about that anymore. This thing. go. You see, that's a lot more faster. And how is this doing? The satisfaction's high, so that's good. Production, it's not really using much of it, so we still have a lot of energy to give. So the only two other places we expand is to the copper and to the stone, which we might as well just do the stone first. But first, I'll run over to the copper, make sure that's still working fine. There we go. Make 50 more plates for me. And there we go. Yeah, because copper we aren't really using too much of yet, but it comes into play later on, making tech and stuff like that. Because I think I'm gonna research the military one right now. So, because later on we'll have automatic crafters to craft these sciences. What are these called? Science pack. Yeah. So science pack 1. Yeah, because later on we'll create things to auto craft these, and auto craft the green ones, and just make it so that was more efficient. And yeah, makes that electrical noise. No, that's crafting. And the more labs that you have, the faster things go. And then there we go. So now, and when that's done, we're gonna have this researched, the military. Now, what else? Okay. Yeah, this is enough. Now we just need enough electrical poles. There we go. There we go. Yep. Just like that. Go like this, and then place it with an iron one, and there. So now that's going automatically. Now if we just get enough poles, like for us, the poles are cheap to make. So like that for now. Two of those. Craft it all together. Mix it all around. Go downtown. Oh. There. And place it. And there. Oh, and that little sound means that finished researching. There we go. Didn't need to make wooden boxes, but just did that by accident. Next thing to make. Would probably be don't think I need turns just yet. I think the logistics, yeah, definitely need this next. Right now, I'd probably say the biggest thing I need is more iron. Yeah, a lot more iron. I'm gonna have to change chests to like flip them, upgrade them to like, so I'm gonna need 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and then a couple more transports. Making our way downtown to the next operation. There we go. There we go. Now we got the bare bones efficiency. Now let's check on the electrical grid. See how it's doing. Satisfaction is high. It looks like the one steam engine isn't overexerting itself. Well, this is a nice little operation we got right that we've built up from scratch. Now just for the sake of completing it, make sure that everything's connected. There we go. So just in case something happens down here, if this breaks, it's still connected. Oh, lovely. Kind of feel like ending it here, but there's still so many things to do. There's probably the next thing to work on right now is making a, there we go, submachine gun. Then after I'll craft that. Oh, well, that's the ammo that's going to go into it. It takes a little bit to craft the thing itself. Oh, you also need to create light armor. That's also good to have. There we go. All the way back up here. Because it looks like to support 3 machines, one of those electric mining things, I need, isn't enough, I need 2. I'm just like, oh, I ran out of iron ore. Might as well go down to my automatic iron plant. There. And now, it should be filled with enough iron. There we go. Voila. And it looks like, yeah, everything's still good in the neighborhood. We set it up. Now I guess the next step would be adding coal to the belts as well. But for now, I think this is all good for this episode. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.